They promised us paradise, a world healed, no more pollution, no more waste, just harmony with nature. We were sold a dream, a sustainable future, powered by technology and driven by the common good. Who wouldn't sign up? We were all so worried about the planet, about our children's future. We traded freedom for security. We traded choice for sustainability. We were so naive. They painted a picture so vivid, so compelling, that it was impossible to resist. Imagine cities where the air was always clean, where the rivers sparkled with clarity, and where the forests thrived alongside skyscrapers. Vertical farms would feed the masses, and renewable energy would power our every need. It was a vision of a world where technology and nature coexisted in perfect harmony, a balance that seemed almost too good to be true. And yet, we believed. We believed because we wanted to believe. We were desperate for a solution to the mounting crises that plagued our world: climate change, deforestation, pollution. These were not just abstract concepts, they were realities that affected our daily lives. The promise of a green utopia was a beacon of hope in an increasingly bleak world. But as the years went by, the cracks in this perfect facade began to show. The technology that was supposed to save us became a tool of control. The harmony with nature we were promised turned out to be a carefully managed delusion. The freedom we traded away was not so easily regained. We found ourselves living in a world where every choice was monitored, every action scrutinized, all in the name of sustainability. We had been so focused on the dream that we failed to see the cost. The green utopia we were promised came with strings attached, strings that slowly tightened around us until we could barely breathe. The very systems that were meant to liberate us became our cages. And now, as we look back, we realize that in our quest for a better future, we lost sight of what truly mattered: our freedom, our individuality, our humanity. So here we are, in this high-tech eco-city, surrounded by the green glow of progress, yet feeling more trapped than ever. The dream of a sustainable future has become a cautionary tale, a reminder that not all that glitters is gold. We were naive, yes, but now we are wiser. And as we move forward, we must remember the lessons we've learned and strive to find a balance that truly honors both our planet and our humanity. The walls in our apartment are bare, the paint peeling. Every watt of electricity, every drop of water is meticulously rationed. Forget hot showers, forget cooking a decent meal. Every appliance is smart, connected to the central grid, controlled by the government. They say it's for the collective good. They say it's to save the planet. It feels a lot like being imprisoned. The smart meters track our every move, every flick of a switch, every turn of a tap. The thermostat is set to a government-mandated temperature, and we have no control over it. The water meter ticks away, counting every precious drop we use. We've learned to live with cold showers and quick, efficient meals that require minimal cooking. In the winter, we huddle under blankets, trying to stay warm. The rooms are dimly lit as we try to conserve every bit of electricity. Sometimes we read by candlelight, a small rebellion against the ever-watchful eyes of the smart grid. The government officials tell us that these measures are necessary, that we are doing our part to combat climate change. But as we look out the window, we see the protests, the signs demanding freedom and rights. We feel a growing sense of unease, a feeling that we are sacrificing too much for a cause that seems increasingly distant. I write in my journal, trying to make sense of it all. The words "rationing life" stare back at me, a stark reminder of our reality. We are rationing not just resources, but our very existence. Every decision, every action is weighed and measured, controlled and monitored. Yet life goes on. We adapt, we find small joys in the midst of restrictions. A child's laughter, a shared meal, a moment of quiet reflection. These are the things that keep us going, that remind us of our humanity. And so we continue. We hope for a better future, for a time when we can live freely again. The sunrise over the city brings a new day, a new chance to find balance between our needs and the planet's. Until then, we ration life itself, holding on to hope and resilience. The ever-present eyes watch our every move. Drones hum in the sky, neighbors report on neighbors, a misplaced plastic wrapper, a whisper of discontent about the mandated vegan diet. It's enough to get you reported. The climate police arrive at your door, their faces grim, their authority absolute. Fear is the currency of control. Trust is a distant memory. They took our children, not literally, not at first, but their education, their upbringing, it's all dictated by the state, indoctrinated from the youngest age, taught to prioritize the collective over the individual. Family bonds, once sacred, are now viewed with deep suspicion. Individuality is a threat, conformity is rewarded. Section 5. Trapped in the digital web. Cash is outlawed. Individual bank accounts are a relic of the past. Everything is tracked, traced, and controlled through our digital IDs. One device, one identity, one score that determines our access to resources, to healthcare, to life itself. Dissent is not tolerated. The internet is heavily censored. The truth is a dangerous commodity. Section 6. Whispers of dissent, crushed underfoot. Sometimes in the dead of night you hear whispers. People yearning for the old days, for freedom, for choice. They gather in secret, their faces hidden, their voices hushed. But the walls have ears. The drones see all. Dissent is met with swift and brutal force. Re-education, or worse. Section 7. The price of sustainability. Freedom. The air is clean, yes. The carbon footprint is minimal. But at what cost? The forests are gone, replaced by endless fields of solar panels. The oceans are depleted, sacrificed for biofuel. The world is quiet, sterile, devoid of the vibrancy of life we were supposed to protect. Section 8. Paradise lost, despair found. This is not the future we were promised. This is not the utopia we envisioned. This is a cage of our own making, gilded with good intentions but cold, hard, and inescapable. The irony is suffocating. We sacrificed freedom for sustainability, and in the process we destroyed both. Section 9. A cautionary tale from the future. This is a warning from the future, a glimpse into a world where good intentions pave the road to a very real dystopia. Let our mistakes be your lesson. Be wary of those who claim to know best, who promise paradise at the cost of liberty. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance. Section 10. Can we rewrite this ending? It's not too late. The human spirit, the thirst for freedom, is hard to extinguish. Even in this oppressive reality, seeds of resistance are being sown. Whispers of change are carried on the wind. The fight for freedom is far from over. The future is not yet written. We can choose a different path. We must. In the darkest corners of our world, where hope seems but a distant memory, there lies an unyielding force within us all. This force, this indomitable spirit, refuses to be silenced. It is the essence of our humanity, the core of our existence. It is the relentless pursuit of freedom, justice, and equality. Even when the night is at its darkest and the shadows seem to consume all light, there are those who stand firm, unwavering in their resolve. Look around you. In every whispered conversation, in every clandestine meeting, in every act of defiance, the seeds of resistance are being planted. These seeds, though small and fragile, hold the potential to grow into a mighty force, capable of toppling even the most oppressive regimes. They are nurtured by our collective will, our shared dreams of a better tomorrow. The wind carries more than just the whispers of change. It carries the hopes and dreams of countless souls yearning for freedom. It carries the stories of those who have fought and those who continue to fight. It carries the promise of a new dawn, a new beginning. The fight for freedom is not a solitary endeavor. It is a collective struggle, a shared journey. And though the road may be long and fraught with peril, we must remember that we are not alone. The future is a blank canvas, waiting for us to paint our story upon it. It is not set in stone, but rather it is shaped by our actions, our choices, and our determination. We have the power to rewrite this ending, to forge a new path, one that leads to a brighter, more just world. We must rise to the occasion, embrace our inner strength, and stand together in solidarity. The time for change is now. The future is ours to create. We must.